Alright, group stages are past us and there have been few shocking results. Let's look back at my predictions and see just how much inaccurate have I been with my prediction. Right, let's get into it. Group A, 4th place Malvinas Gaming. Yes, get in. Correct prediction right off the bat. Although I predicted them to not win a single game, I almost got screwed. Luckily for me, this group turned into a threesome.
Oh my.
Not that one. Threesome draw. Malvinas Gaming managed to defeat Red Canids, which I applaud them for. Also, I am kind of salty, cause they destroyed my 100% correct predictions, but hey, GG's to them. Otherwise, they performed as I thought. They weren't good enough, and their rematch with Canids proved that. Best of 1 games can be quite tricky and surprises are bound to happen. 3rd place Red Canids. Red Canids choked the upper bracket. If it weren't for their utter disaster against Malvinas Gaming, they'd be sitting on 2 wins and an easy upper bracket. In my prediction, I said I am not 100% convinced by the strength of Brazilian teams, and this fear was confirmed. Unfortunate. I think the reason I got it wrong was I knew nothing of the team that placed second, and I didn't want to put them to the upper bracket since I had no argument to put them there, so in the end, I underestimated them and overestimated Canids. 2nd place Bidel Esports. Bidel surprised me. Pretty good performance against Blacklist International, and they managed to secure the upper bracket. Due to the group stage being best of 1, we can't really draw conclusions on Bidel yet, but I don't think their 2nd place was a coincidence. They performed well in all 4 of their matches, and if Muntun decides to create MPL Turkey, we might see really promising prospects coming from Turkish soil. 1st place Blacklist International. I mean, did anyone think Blacklist is gonna choke? I admit I was a little bit scared when they were struggling against Bidel, but it's Blacklist. I've seen them play in MPLPH. They came back again and again from similar or even worse situations. They weren't taking chances. Props to Oheb Beatrix, real class. 1st place 100% win rate. Group B, 4th place Onyx ID. Excuse me, what the actual hell? How? I thought I was going for 100% correct predictions at Group B when Onyx ID bested Onyx PH, but nope, they choked hardcore. Yeah, their win wasn't the most convincing, but I thought they'd get their stuff together. For the main M3 crown contender, this was embarrassing. Don't count Onyx out. I know I am gonna be on a bit of copium right now, but it was best of 1 games. Yeah, this can happen, but it is a bit worrying to see Onyx end up dead last in Group B. I almost got correct the length of their games against the PH counterpart. I said exciting 18th minutes game, and it ended up being 20 minutes game. 3rd place Keed Stars. Congratulations to Keed on besting Onyx. I predicted they will have no chance. I thought Keed will get destroyed, and they got destroyed in their games against Chodok and Onyx PH. But there was one shiny exception. They secured the first upset of M3. They must feel so upset to be in the lower bracket because they managed to beat an Indonesian pro team in a tournament. Even though this was the best of 1, it is still a magnificent achievement, and Keed Stars can be proud of placing above Onyx ID. 2nd place Chodok. I thought Chodok was washed up. I thought they were done. I thought of them as relics of the past. However, Chodok showed they still are alive and kicking. 2nd place. GG's. 1st place Onyx PH. I thought I had it when Onyx PH lost against their Indonesian counterparts. I was 95% sure this is going to be a 100% correct prediction group. Instead it turned into a 0% crash. Oh well, I am not mad at much. It was really exciting to watch this chaos. I am not really talking about Onyx PH even though this should be their segment. Cause they did everything I predicted them to do to the point they lost against Indonesia, they won against Brazil and Malaysia. GG's I guess. Group C 4th place, see you soon. I am disappointed by the Cambodian MPL champion. 0 wins. This was supposed to be a year when Cambodia should have been one of the dark horses. See you soon performed admirably at MPL Invitational. However, they collapsed in the group stages. Let's hope they can bounce back in the lower bracket. 3rd place, Navi. Navi played well. They really exceeded my expectations. I thought they're just gonna end up as an overhyped herd, but they didn't. Unfortunately for them, Navi wasn't able to secure another win and so they will be in the lower bracket. 2nd place, BTK. Get in, get in. I knew BTK won't get the 100% win rate and they will lose to EVOS. However, I expected them to put up at least some show against EVOS, but no, they got smashed. Overall, their performance was okay. They were doing mistakes but they managed to put out some good drafts, and if the enemy team has coaches to pull out 6D strategies. Analyzers to tell you Zane only play marksman. Sometimes the only good thing to do is just go out and pound them hard and pound them even harder. Or rotate like a helicopter in Ballman case. Anyways, GG's to BTK. They are gonna have fun playoffs. 1st place, EVOS SG. Get in. This was a no-brainer, to be honest. Before we go further, I just wanna say put some respect on EVOS SG name. I saw comments saying BTK got smashed by the weakest region of C, saying EVOS SG is weak and it is nothing compared to the rest of C. How disrespectful is that? Onyx Esports. Allegedly the strongest Indonesian team got destroyed by Malaysian Todak and Brazilian Cade Stars. Team SMG with renowned coach James got smashed by RSGSG. Do you realize how stupid you sound? Underestimating or belittling your opponents like this is the most immature and foolish thinking. This is going to bite you back. Anyways, GG's to EVOS. I said their experience is going to pull them through just fine and it did. Group D 4th place, Team GX. And the award for the worst team of M3 goes to Team GX. Is going to have to pull a miracle after their shameful display. You could switch those guys with NC ranked 5-man team and nobody would spot a difference. I didn't think GX could do anything great, but getting less than 10 kills in all 3 matches combined. That's embarrassing. Team GX felt like they had no identity. Poor mistakes, passive plays, horrible performance. 3rd place, Team SMG. Embarrassing. I knew it was silly to predict SMG is gonna defeat RRQ, but I still stand by that prediction. I wanted to have one surprise result on a board because I knew best of one is gonna bring some upset results. It did, but it was the other Indo team. Oh well, it happens. Back on Team SMG. Yes, it was silly to think RRQ is gonna fall, but to think SMG will get monumentally steamrolled by RRQ Paquito and then RSG Paquito. Why did they let Paquito unbanned when he tore apart their asses? What the hell, James? Disappointing show from the Malaysian champion. Second place RSG. Another team I underestimated. RSG performed well and deservedly got second place. They also put a good fight against RRQ. Shame about the wipeout, that really screwed them over. First place RRQ. They took the group stage seriously. Sad. So, I got 5 out of 16 predictions correct. Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed my utter failure and see you next time on Playoffs Predictions. Oh lord.